This is the luckiest player in all of pet catchers. Alright, so if you guys didn't know, there are currently two super secrets that exist inside of pet catchers. Number one is the Leviathan, which is a super secret that can only be hatched in Frosty Peaks. It is a 1 in 100 million chance, and under 5 of them exist in the game. And number two is the Silly Doggy, which is a pet that can only spawn in the pet park, and it cannot be hatched from what we know of. Currently, there's only 1 or 2 in the game. And this player right here has managed to obtain both the Silly Doggy and the Leviathan, and I was able to friend him and get him in my server for an interview. Before this video begins, if you guys haven't yet, make sure to like and subscribe. It's completely free and it would really help me out. Alright, so this is absolutely insane. Here is the player Diablo. So as you can see here, he has his shiny Silly Doggy. It has its own animation as well, and here is his Leviathan. He got number 3, which isn't number 1, but if you think about it, it's still incredibly rare. He got the first Silly Doggy in the world, as well as the Elder Leviathan. So it looks like he made his Silly Doggy shiny, which obviously he would because that's extra stats and he can always remove it later. And his Leviathan isn't shiny. I wonder why. But so I decided to DM him on Discord, and I asked him what his reaction was to pulling the Silly Doggy, and here's what he had to say. So here I asked him how he felt when he had the pet, and he told me he was in the sky. It was the best moment of his life. I mean, I can't blame him. That is literally the rarest pet in all of pet catchers right now. It's not limited time, but he does have Serial 1, and it is the only, well, one of the only super secrets as well. And keep in mind, he has both of the super secrets, guys. And so I asked him if he knew of its rarity when he caught it, and he just said it was a secret. And I told him, yeah, but it's not a normal secret. And then he sent me a picture of him. Here is the picture of him catching the Silly Doggy when it spawned. He used a perfect cube on it. I can't blame him. And I said to him, it's not just a normal secret, and he was confused. He said it's a unique. And then I told him it was the rarest pet in the game, and apparently he didn't know that, which was very surprising. He told me that he was just doing a quest and it spawned in, and then I informed him that there were only 2 super secrets in the game, and then he dropped the news bomb on me that he also has the Leviathan. I didn't believe him at first, and he told me that when he was AFK in the cave on the Frosty Peaks map, he was opening eggs and he hatched the Leviathan. And I asked him how he felt about that, and he said he was speechless. I would be too. Imagine getting the 2 rarest pets in the game. I would honestly be speechless as well. If you're wondering, no, he is not trading the pets, guys. He only wants them for collection, so do not bother reaching out. And so here he sent me the base damage. So here is the maxed out stats of the Silly Doggy. It has 20,800 damage and 3,120 coin. As you can see, he is number 1. It has critical hit 5, fatal strike 5, as well as deadly 5. He said its base attack is 2,600, and at level 25 it was 5.4. I assume that's not shiny, because if he did that, then it would be around 10,800 as a shiny, not including deadly. And here is the stats for his Leviathan. Currently it has 10,500 attack, as well as 1,700 coins. So currently his has 10.5k attack, as well as 1,700 coin with deadly 4 and critical hit 1. He said he didn't have enough golden cherries to actually make it shiny, which is very surprising. Again, if you guys are wondering how you can obtain this pet, well, for one, the Silly Doggy is only obtainable by random spawn in the pet park, so it is not hatchable, which I believe makes it the rarest pet in the game right now, because Leviathan, you can hatch it in the Frosty Peaks area at a 1 in 100 million chance, which obviously is insanely rare, but still you can actually hatch it, which you can't do with the Silly Doggy. But anyways, here in game you can see its propeller has a little animation, and it has its own like sleeping animation, and the Leviathan and also the sleeping animation, as well as wings. So definitely very unique pets. And I mean, again, if you look at this image here, you can see his player stats. He had 1.4k damage, so he was definitely a new player. I don't know how he got a perfect cube. I guess he just bought one, because he was definitely pretty new to the game. And then he ended up hatching the Leviathan, and I asked him how many eggs hatched he had when he got the Leviathan, and you guys aren't going to believe this. He told me about 10,000 eggs. I mean, 10,000 eggs, that's crazy. At 1 in 100 million, and he got it in 10,000. Those 2 pets alone, when maxed out, are going to be giving him almost 50,000 damage with just 2 pets. Imagine if he had a full team. He could easily be doing over 300,000 damage. Looking at his inventory here, he does have quite a few other pets. Obviously, besides these 2 goated pets, he has his very own shiny Infernal Revenant, as well as a Hyperwave cat. He also got himself a doggy 1 through trophy 7, a sea champion, as well as a skeletal dragon. But nothing in his inventory even compares to these two. You can't even make this up. Like, this has got to be one of the luckiest players out of any single Rumble Studios game. So here in chat, he's telling me that yesterday he had 52,000 elite eggs and now he has 46,000. And he said he got it with only one night without any buffs and he was just AFK in the crystal map. Alright, so I'm gonna ask him if he had no luck elixir or anything, because that would actually be insane. He said yes, guys. He had literally 0 buffs. So now I'm gonna ask him if he had the egg open luck game pass. He's deciding to talk in Roblox chat now, and he doesn't even have the egg open luck game pass, dude. I don't even know the chance of that. I don't know if it's 1 in 100 million base or if it's 1 in 100 million with the game pass. I don't really know, but that's still going to be insane. And he is a free-to-play player as well. So a free-to-play player got not only the rarest pet in the game, but also the 3rd cereal of the 2nd rarest pet in the entire game. And what else does he have to say? He said he caught the silly when he was alone in a normal server. Yeah, so that makes sense because nobody else in the server got it because he was actually alone. So that is how he got number 1. Alright guys, so I think that's gonna wrap up the video. You know, crazy luck, huge congrats to that guy. Again, he is not trading those pets, so do not go asking him for a trade. And he is also not English, so you may have a harder time communicating. But I just wanted to go ahead and show off the luck that man has, as getting 2 super secrets is genuinely insane. But if you guys want to see more pet catchers content, or if you guys enjoyed the video, then please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.